How's Joe Varga doing these days in the land of
I'm good,
metal?
man. Yeah, man, I'm doing great. How,
Awesome
how you
stuff.
doing?
I'm doing very good
You're in
as
Nova
well.
Scotia?
Nova Scotia, yes, that's where I would be.
Cool. Whereabouts?
Digby County, 3 hours from
Digby.
Halifax.
Oh, okay. I've been out that way a couple times a year
So,
with my other job.
and
Yeah.
how's everything going in the life, for work and stuff?
Yeah, it's going well. Beyond the Varga stuff, my other job is actually a music job as well. I'm in a Bee Gees tribute band,
Okay.
and we play out there once in a while. We cross Canada and the States and all over the place. So
So you
play
play
out
all
there for
sorts of
years.
music.
Yeah, yeah, man. It keeps my voice in shape, definitely, singing that Bee Gees stuff, I'll tell you.
I can imagine. Wow.
Yeah.
It's nothing like what we hear on Varga, though.
No, no, it's a lot different than that, but regardless, they are definitely good songwriters on their own.
That is very well and true.
Yeah.
Enter the Metal, when you came out with that in 2013, which I got the album right here in front of me. Um,
Yep.
Guitar tones and stuff. Where you guys, go to record this and get this tone on it?
Yeah. Yeah, we recorded it just outside of Hamilton here at a place called Jukasa Studios, and it's on an Indian reserve, and they just had some great gear up there, and they actually acquired the SSL Mixing Council from Abbey Road Studios in England.
Really?
Yeah, they bought it, so we got to record through that, which was amazing. It just made the recordings sound thick but still kind of edgy and raw. You know what I mean? The drum sounds are great. I just think overall the tonality of the album sonically is great. We couldn't be happier.
And let's just say, from the past, because you guys have been around for a little while now. I mean, I remember seeing Varga on MuchMusic, and,
Hmm.
what do you think of the recordings now versus what you had back, early 90s? Change, in the studio. Did
Oh,
anything change for you guys?
well, definitely the style of music from the '90s stuff that we did uh, to the stuff we did now, which is actually more progressive metal and more raw and a lot of riffage. You know what I mean? Lots more time changes and stuff like that. Which, funny enough, all the stuff that you're hearing on Enter the Metal and the next one that we are going to be releasing in a couple months called Return to the Metal, um, they were all basically songs that we recorded from uh, 89 to 91 prior to the 90 stuff. And so we basically took all the songs that we did in the early years, uh, took them apart, put them back together, and re-recorded them from scratch and reworked them. So, so it's definitely more progressive metal
What do you think of metal
than the
today,
90s stuff.
like the
Yeah,
whole genre
I,
and
I think there's
scene?
more of a market for it today than there was back then. It just seems like it's exploding. Like that kind of style of metal is just it's just exploding around the world. I find a lot of bands are really concentrating on you know the uh, the production and the technicality of metal, which is great.
Are you guys going to be playing like Varga shows anytime soon?
Yeah, yeah, we've done a couple already,
Okay.
just locally around Hamilton and Toronto and stuff like that. But we do plan on doing some shows. Uh, Probably when the better weather comes along in the summertime. We want to get out there and do some touring across Canada and the States, and hopefully get over to Europe and maybe do a festival or two in Germany and maybe the UK and stuff like that.
Now, Joe, do you guys got like a promo video for this new album?
We as far as it goes right now, as far as videos go, we just have that one that got created for Gamera, and that's on our website, I believe, and it's on YouTube. And that was just basically a lyric video. It's not an actually performance video, but it's just some old Gamera footage that was slapped together, and the lyrics were kind of slapped on top of it. But we are in the process of actually making a couple of music videos as well, which should be out within a couple months, I would say, for a couple of the songs on Enter the Metal.
Do you think, let's say, lyric videos now is so important, versus, actual promo videos because the fans get to read, lyrics, etc.?
Yeah, I mean, that's one avenue of it. I don't dispute that that's a good idea, but I still like watching performance videos as well, if they're done well. You know what I mean? So both videos are good to have. The more advertisement material you have of your band, the better,
right,
in my opinion. Yeah.
Let's say the internet and the whole aspect of it, and illegal downloads and stuff. What does it do for a band like Varga? Would you say?
Well, at one side of the coin, I mean, people are gonna download your music no matter what these days. But I truly believe that if you like something, you'll buy it, and that's always been my mentality. I'm not gonna lie, I've downloaded music before, but if it's something I really enjoy, I'll go out to this, to HMV or wherever, and buy it, because there's nothing like having those CDs and the artwork in front of you, and I still crave that. I know a lot of younger kids, they'll just download stuff or get stuff from iTunes and stuff like that. So, it's all a choice basically. But at any rate, it could help us in the long run to get exposed to more people and people coming out to our shows and stuff like that. So it's got its positive and negative. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, that's very true. Waiting vinyl.
Oh, vinyl's great, man. We do plan on getting some vinyl made as well. Once the second half comes out in May, which is Return of the Metal, then probably, I'm guessing in the fall, we're gonna probably have a deluxe edition with both albums on one double album vinyl. So we're pretty pumped about that. It's cool, and it sounds different too. You have to actually get it mastered differently, and it's just a cool thing. It's a great collector's item, and we still play vinyl.
God bless vinyl.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I like vinyl
There's
as well.
something about it, man.
Different warpness to it, clarities.
Oh, definitely.
So let's say in the studio versus live, but Varga, what you guys carry for equipment, like let's say yourself, like for amplifiers to kind of match the same tones like on the albums.
Yeah. Well, as far as the guitar players go, they basically go through Marshalls, and they have their pedals and stuff like that. As far as myself on bass tones, I've got a couple of different bass stacks that I use. Actually, two different companies. One SWR, and the other stack I've got TC Electronics bass cabinets, and basically they're combos that are strung together with cables and stuff like that. So, I mean, to get the exact sounds as the studio recordings is pretty tough, because when you're in there, you're running it through really expensive rack mount stuff as well. You know what I mean?
Right.
So you're not going to get that exact tone, but we try to do it as close as possible. And, the drum, Dan's drums he's got like a huge drum kit, and as far as the tonalities of the drums, he uses the same skins that he uses in the studio as live, so they should be pretty true to the sounds that you're hearing on the album when we do live.
Michael and stuff, and there's people that if they don't respect it, that ain't cool. But to actually try the best you can to replicate some sort of sound quality is
Yeah,
very good indeed.
yeah, definitely, man. Definitely makes the show better to have good sound and you know, good, just a good show overall.
Well, Joe, pleasure talking to you, and the best of luck with the new album you guys are gonna have.
Thanks so much, Jason.
You're very welcome.
And hopefully we'll cross paths one of these summers coming up.
Yeah, that'd be great. With either Bee Gees or Varga.
Let's just say Varga.
All right, Varga. Okay, well, that's good enough.
All right, bro.
All right, you have a good one.
All right, take care, brother.
You too. Bye.
See ya. Bye-bye.